DAZN instigates a fight between VASYLLOMACHENKO and Devin Haney for lightweight supremacy. We gonna talk about it. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It does help the channel. You can get ESPN Plus during this time of quarantine where a lot of people are on lockdown, advised to stay at home. If you need some content to help you get through the day, ESPN has a backlog of fights. They just added Wilder versus Fury Part 2 on their ESPN Plus platform. Tons of docu-series, details, documentaries like 30 for 30. And, you know, those are really well done. So sign up using the link in any of my description boxes of all my videos, and it helps the channel. You can also bundle ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, and Hulu, all three apps for $12.99 if you need even more content. Again, this helps the channel. Now, DAZN has just instigated a fight between their fighter, DAZN fighter signed to DAZN through Eddie Hearn's Rematch Room Promotions, and Lomachenko. You know, right now we're doing the quarantines and whatnot. So a lot of these companies are facing the wrath, economic struggles of not getting new business, live events going on and cracking. So they're trying to, their social media teams or whatever, trying to keep people engaged while they can't hold any new events. So they're posting like throwback pictures and little fantasy fights and tournaments. Now, DAZN, I guess they had like a fantasy fight, lightweight. They said Lomachenko, you know, I guess he beats, I don't know. I don't know how this is working, like how they have Davis and Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, two guys who haven't fought, and they have it in a bracket, and they're acting like Lomachenko beat the winner of Gervonta and Ryan Garcia. I don't know. It's just all fantasy shit. And Haney never fought Teofimo. They've sparred before, but they crossed off Teofimo, you know, presumably because if you look at it, Tank Davis is a PBC fighter, and Ryan Garcia is with DAZN, but you know, a lot of people think Tank Davis would win or be the favorite to win. So I guess they just had this fake match and crossed him off. And then Lopez, again, an ESPN fighter, top rank. So conveniently, the two guys that are at the top, you can't really deny Lomachenko because he has a good resume and he has the most belts in the division. So, you know, it looked like they just wanted to, I don't know. I don't even really know why they made this or whatever, but it did kick up the conversation. DAZN fantasy fights, lightweight division. Who wears the lightweight crown, Lomachenko or Devin Haney? Lomachenko says, "Are you serious?" He said, "Devin Haney, are you serious?" And he said, "I'll knock him out." That's what Devin Haney said. What's your prediction on how this fight ends? So they going in. I told you that I think there's more that they were discussing. Hold on. I think we have to get through all these because different people have replied to it. Make sure you guys smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Lomachenko. So Devin Haney says, let's give the fights what they want to see. Give the fight fans what they want to see. Lomachenko says, you know I'm ready. Let's do this. Okay. And it looks like the rest is just from fans. So they're basically online agreeing to a fight, and then Devin Haney said he'll knock Lomachenko out. It's a good fight, but I told you on my channel, I'm not going to spend too much time on stuff like this when there's no real legs to it. First of all, this is, as you guys see, DAZN fantasy fight. You know, the sad part about boxing is the fans have to engage in, like, I can understand, oh, Sugar Ray versus Aaron Pryor, Roberto Duran, Julio Cesar Chavez, or one of them versus Mayweather, you know, Paul Williams versus Mayweather. All these I can understand for obvious reasons. Mike Tyson, David Tua. These are all fantasy fights for obvious reasons. Ali versus Mike Tyson. But it's sad that in boxing, we have to preclude and act like fantasy fights remain in the fantasy world, which we should be able to get. Lomachenko's in his career. He has belts. Chenko was supposed to fight Devin Haney, didn't do it. and they gave gave the belt to Haney as a result for not fighting his mandatory and franchising Lomachenko. And the bottom line, Haney's right now, he's out of commission. He should be coming back. But my thing is this is a fight that should really just be happening, you know, instead of like speculating what would happen and, you know, these types of things. But we have to, as fans, we have to just pretend and act like, oh, who I think would win, or Devin Haney could do this, or Loma would beat him, or this person would not, you know. So that part is sad. And I told you, I'm not going to spend too much time on videos like this unless it really grows some legs, because I got to get to other stuff. I'd rather, you know, Lorenzo Trucks Simpson or Jaron Ennis or Virgil Ortiz Jr. You know, I'd rather spend some time introducing new fans to guys like that who are on the up and coming that people need to check for, rather than these back and forth Twitter finger games and stuff. So, you know, on my channel, I started a lot of this boxing talk stuff in this digital space, especially on YouTube. So I'm going to continue to giving y'all the content and advising and giving my points of views and POVs and this types of stuff. But, you know, I'm not going to spend too much time going in racking my brain about who would win. And it's a good fight. That's the bottom line. Devin Haney could scrap. Lomachenko's accomplished. He could scrap. Let's see it. But ultimately, no matter how much Devin Haney and Lomachenko agree to this, Eddie Hearns and Bob Arum haven't agreed to this. And the people up top, the networks and DAZN and stuff like that. So Devin, it looks like he's back in training and stuff. He's always in shape. He's young. He's hungry. We haven't seen him in there with the Lomachenko, but he's not new to this. He's been fighting since he was young. Lomachenko's accomplished, as I mentioned, 2-time gold medalist, and he has a solid resume as a pro. He has the most belts in the division at the moment. So it's a great fight. It's a great fight. Me, I would love to see it, because Lomachenko ain't fought no one like a Devin Haney. Young, hungry, coming into his man strength, skilled, super dedicated, and focused on his craft. These types of things. And the skill set that he has. Like, people don't understand, this kid grew up, he's from the Bay, like me, but he grew up a lot in Vegas and spent a lot of time in Vegas. And you know how many people are in Vegas for the fight. So he's been probably to some of the best fight cards, because he was always the kid that showed promise. Just look at him and my dude, Mickey Bay. Look. Putting that work in. Speed. Watch. Look. So he's feeling himself. But again, he's been in the game, and he's been around it. Like the Roy Joneses and the Floyd Mayweather. I mean, Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather are the best fighters of those generations to me, you know, the 90s and 2000s and stuff. And he's been around that whole thing, the Gamboas and all this. So it's a great fight, a real great fight. But, you know, the other thing is Lomachenko is, this is the thing. Lomachenko is saying, oh, let's do it, I'm ready. But why did he become the franchise champion? Why didn't he fight him if he wanted to fight him? You know? And again, that's why I said sometimes it's politics and landscapes and stuff. Somebody on your team, because why didn't they make this fight next? Bob Arum has done fights with Eddie Hearn, Maurice Hooker versus Jose Ramirez, you know, Oscar Rivas versus Dillian White. These are all co-mingling fights with Bob Arum, Top Rank, and Rematch Room. So why did they make Lomachenko the franchise champion? The other thing is the WBC has been on record, and they were accused of lying, but the WBC said no. Lomachenko's team absolutely reached out to us and suggested that he become the franchise champion. So that means they had other plans than fighting this kid, you know, Devin Haney. So right now, Devin Haney's up. He just has to keep doing what he's doing. I seen him. He was going at Ryan Garcia. Like, the kid wants to scrap. He just wants to prove what he's made of. you know. But I just seen Teofimo as I was typing that in. And the thing is, no matter how much the people have to want to make the fight, you know, the people behind the scenes that are running the careers, they have to also want to make the fight. Can't just be the fighters. Fighters can want to fight all day, but do the promoters want to make the fight, you know, and the people behind the scenes, stuff like that. But, you know, he's hungry. The kid's hungry. Look, he's calling out Ryan Garcia too. So don't, you know, I don't want all the Lomachenko man fans coming out, oh, he leave Loma alone. He'll stomp you and stuff. He's calling out everybody. He said, tell Ryan Garcia, stop ducking. DAZN will pay for the fight right now. Let's make it happen. Or tell my Mexican fans what you scared of. Boom. You know, Ryan Garcia wants to fight everybody but me next, hashtag boogeyman. So, you know, he wants to smoke. When the career's over, it's an asterisk by his name. Asterisk scared of Devin Haney. So he want all the smoke. He want all the smoke. He said, what fighter did you hear out of their mouth say that they want to fight me next? Boom. So, you know, yeah, Lomachenko just said that he wanted to fight him, but the world knows that May 30th was the date for Teofimo and Lomachenko to fight. You know, I've talked about it extensively, and it was all on track before this pandemic. So ultimately, I don't know. I don't know what the game plan is now. We don't even know when this will end and when boxing will get back to a regular schedule. So we have to wait and see. But unfortunately, Devin Haney right now is the boogeyman. And, you know, ultimately, as long as these little battles and political landscapes and pissing contests occur, then we won't really know truly who's the best in some of these divisions without them fighting. You know, we've never seen Wilder fight Joshua. We've never seen Fury versus Joshua. So, you know, boxing's been like that. We just get what we get when we get it. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. It would be a good fight, but I'm not finna hold my breath for it. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.